I am the darkness. I am the night. I'm Batman. What is going on, everybody? My name is Ryfrost. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're looking at a ranged Batarang Batman build, which is slightly different than what you would normally expect from a Bruiser for Batman, but we managed to make it work. All the games that you see in this video and all the games that will be uploaded onto this channel over the next couple of weeks all came across from the live stream, twitch.tv/Ryfrost. We've been playing a bunch over the weekend, and when the beta comes out and when it actually comes out for real, we are going to be playing that as well. So yes, the Batman build that we're going to be focusing on is all around the range projectiles, and we've built his skill set and his perks based on that. So we're going to jump into the video. I'm going to show you the skill set, the reason why we've picked the perks, and then we're going to do some gameplay which has come across from the live stream, and there's been one where I played without the camera, so I'm going to put that on after and do a slight voiceover. But let's jump into the game and let's talk about why I picked this build. So let's have a quick look at the build, and then we're going to jump into the gameplay footage. So of course we're going to be going with the signature perk Batarang, and the reason why we've picked that, of course, is because of the speed increase that we get and also the damage increase. So let's go and break them down one by one. So the Make It Rain dog, it says your team receives 20% increased projectile speed, but you also get it as well, and you also get that increased damage. So what happens is, with the Batarang, it is fast as it is, but when it's tied in with the Batarang, if you can get one of the players to dodge it, which generally they get wise to the gameplay, and they do end up dodging it, but when it comes back, it also comes back at that increased 20% speed, so it is incredibly fast. And also it can be tied in with ground attacks, range attacks, and long range attacks if you're in the smoke or if you're not in the smoke. So my playstyle generally focuses around staying at a distance and then running in, doing some attacks ground, attacking the player, getting the Batarang back, and then moving back a little bit and then doing some more ranged attacks. If they're sticking it to me and I can't do that, I will build it into the general attack, which you'll see in the gameplay today. The only perk we haven't talked about is the projectile grey health. It is nice to have that extra sort of protection in 1v1s and in teams. You can switch that out depending on who you're going against. So if you're going against like an assassin or a bruiser or Superman, which, well, that's a different playstyle completely. You can switch it out for some of the defensives if you're feeling a little bit weak, but once you get practice with it, you will be pretty much unstoppable. So we're going to jump into the games. We've got Harley, and I think we have Superman as well, and then I think we have another one that we're going to show. But I am practicing with this build, and I've got it down to a T, I think, now. So we'll talk about it in the game. The camera will disappear, but if you have enjoyed this gameplay, and if you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button and write a comment down below. Are you enjoying the alpha? What kind of guys do you want to see next? We've got a Bugs Bunny one coming up soon, a Shaggy one, of course, Giga Shaggy, as we're calling him on the live stream because he's just unstoppable, and then Taz as well, and a few others once we've got them leveled up. I think I'm going to do a Superman one hopefully before. And of course we have about 75, 100 different games to upload over the coming weeks, ready for the beta that comes out in July. But anyway, that's enough for me. Thanks you ever so much for watching, and please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hey man, we just got to stop making like this.
Okay, so this is the match against Harley and Batman on the training room map. So I was quite lucky with this gameplay because it allowed me to practice quite well sort of the Batman's utilities and his skills. Normally with Harley Quinn, and I've noticed once the higher you get up on the ranking systems and you play more games and win more games, you seem to be put against a lot of people that play Harley. So it seems like Harley's the one to play for in the high brackets. But normally you have the balloon bombs and the bouncing bombs. Luckily they didn't utilise it that well, so it allowed me to sort of showcase this gameplay quite nicely. So what I'm doing is I'm throwing as many Batarangs as I can and try and combine that in with the gameplay and the fighting style. I do a few things wrong. It is only the alpha. And as you can see in the top right, even though I had perfect stream signal and recording signal, I was still only showing 2 bars, which I think that is a matchmaking issue. Whether or not we're playing against other people in different countries, I'm not too sure. But I've noticed on a few maps and a few times during the day that you do have a few issues with matchmaking in regards to the lag. I'm sure that'll get fixed once the beta and the full game comes out. But yeah, so I'm weaving in skills myself with the Bruiser style, moving in and fighting, then throwing the Batarang, and then moving out and then moving back in, putting my smoke down, and then back and forth like that. And it is a really good playstyle. So like I say, Batman is a nice bruiser because he mixes ranged and melee, whereas you got like Shaggy that generally just goes full on melee. Batman's a little bit of a different playstyle, so it is nice to play around. There isn't many of the other Bruisers that I dislike. There's not many other classes that I dislike playing against, except for Jake. I don't think I've ever won against Jake, so I'll need to practice with that. But we're currently going along all the different game modes and all the different characters that we can access and play, and we're just learning them. And then once the game comes out fully, and once everybody else can play with each other, we'll have a little bit more of an understanding of which sort of character is meta and which is best. But currently I'm just enjoying everyone as we go along. As I've realised with Batman, his playstyle, the downward kick is so strong, and you'll see me utilising that a lot, and I think that's one of the Batman's strongest utility. This is the Superman game, so Superman plays a little bit differently. He stays a lot in the sky, so it does help us a lot because our Batarang sort of targets whichever direction we sort of aim it at, and then depending on where you are, if it comes back, it does like a full swing type thing. And it comes back in the direction, so it's quite good for Superman because he does generally fly around a lot. Now we're on the topic of Superman, I can understand why people are complaining about him. He's extremely strong, but he is very easy to counter because the strengths with Superman is, especially in team games, he can fly around a lot, and his flight is extremely strong, and he can fly for quite a long time. But to do any real damage, he needs to charge his attacks. So you can figure out what he's going to be doing and how he's going to be doing it. And I know the playstyle, it doesn't really work in 1v1s, but Superman's breath is very strong in 2v2. But if you can counter his charge up attacks and you can avoid his sort of downward smash, which is his down special, it is very easy to counter. And once again, Batman's utilising his Batarangs and his skills, but also his downward kick. And it seems to be working. Very good playstyle. I'm having so much fun playing Batman, and I think he's slowly becoming one of my favourite characters to play. We still have our favourite Giga Shaggy, as we call him, or Giga Chaddy. He's super strong, and he'll always be a forever favourite in my heart. But people are complaining to saying he is a bit too overtuned. But there's a lot of complaints that a lot of other characters are overtuned as well. So, and I think it is just because it doesn't give people enough chance. The week that we've got, there's not a lot of chance to figure out the counters. Although Assassin seems to be the one to go for in the high bracket. I have seen some really good Tom and Jerry gameplays. I've seen really good Bruiser gameplays. But the Bruisers seems to be the one where it's just all out action and all out fun. The Assassins for me is a little bit too much fast gameplay, and I do not enjoy it as much, I must say. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. I want you to enjoy the rest of the video. It's got about another 5 minutes left, and I show a gameplay against Finn the Human. Now, spoiler alert, Finn is extremely fast, so I did fall into the trap of spamming buttons a lot, which I don't really enjoy doing, but you need to do it with a character as fast as that. The Assassins, I do sort of panic a little bit. And I do spam a lot of buttons, so it will look like a bit of an amateur, so I apologise for that. But I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and please let me know in the comment section down below if you like this sort of play style and you like the perks that are offered, and if you're really enjoying MultiVersus, if you've got access, or you're still looking for a code, which I know a lot of people are. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you'd like to see next, what other guides you'd like to do, or you'd like to see on this channel, sorry. And I will see you guys in the next video. So when this live stream is coming up, it's coming up this evening, and also on Wednesday and on Thursday. So if you want to stop by the stream, I'll put the link in the description box down below, twitch.tv/Ryfrost. And that's it from me, guys. So enjoy the gameplay, and let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see next. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Congratulations on the win.
All aboard the Knuckle Train to Fist Planet.
That bomb deployed. Smoke deployed. Stay sharp. not ready. That's not ready. Out of Batarang. Out of Batarangs.
You're totally winning! Wow, that was pretty good. Guess I better step it up. Get ready to eat my sword! Boost of speed!
I totally got this, Red Team.
Sorry, not that easy.
Get ready for a speeding kick it!
Nice work, man.